Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Rachel with Living the Journal Life. I'm so excited to have you guys here. Today we're in the weekly pages of my Hobonichi Cousin from August 7th through the 13th, and we're using this really cute February kit from Sweet Kawaii Design. I changed the kit that I was using because I wanted to celebrate the fact that my husband and I have been together for 25 years. We don't really celebrate our wedding anniversary because we had our dating anniversary for 14 years before we got married, and 8898 is just so much easier to remember. And we're not doing anything fun this week for our anniversary, except for we ordered in some takeout and watched a movie, just a little celebration because in September, we're going to take a little trip, go to a couple of parks, of state parks, and see a town that we've been wanting to see since we moved here. We moved to the Seattle area right before the pandemic, and so just as we settled in, it was pandemic, and we haven't done a lot of exploring. So there's a bunch of things on my Seattle area bucket list. Not that we're leaving anytime soon, but just, you gotta do your bucket list before you leave is what I have found out just by moving so many times. And this kit is just leftovers from February. I don't tend to be super lovey-dovey, so I had quite a bit of leftovers. I like to use these sub-kits pretty good in the month that they're in, but February I get over the hearts and lovey-dovey stuff pretty quick. Luckily there's a lot of puns in this kit, and I pulled out the lovey pun sheet that I had separately, so that of course makes me much happier because, olive you more with an olive and stuff, that's adorable any time of the year. So I didn't have a ton going on this week, just a few little things. So we're going to just lay out the base of the kit. I like to do the date covers with some headers at the top. That just brings the color all the way to the top. And I use this washi at the bottom. And I'm putting the second one a little high, but I realize it. So if you put it at the 230 with the Sweet Kawaii Design washi, it goes right to the edge of the page. If you want it to be a little bit more space there, then I would use the 2 a.m. slot, and that gives it a nice little tiny slot. I change it up each week depending on my mood. This week I felt like I was going to need a lot of space because there wasn't a ton going on, but there was enough going on that I wanted to get back to some of my habits. And spoiler alert, I did pretty good. I got all of my cleaning mama tasks done for the day. Not the extra stuff, just sort of the daily tasks and the weekly tasks, except for the day that I was supposed to dust. That's the only one that I missed. But we also this weekend started working on we're in a rental house and we have a cute little balcony area, and I just hadn't cleaned it off because I don't really like going outside when it's summery, but fall is in the air soon, so we wanted to get it cleaned off. And then next weekend I'm going to power wash it, and then the weekend after that I'm going to seal. There were a few new boards that need to be sealed, and then the first week in September I'm going to start planting some fall flowers, mostly just mums I think, and it'll be a lovely place for me to hang out in the fall and early winter. Now this week I did use checklists, and I did use a very structured sort of week. It's not completely structured, but it's more structured than I normally do, and that's because I've been feeling really stressed out. I'm trying to get back into my life, and the more stressed out I am, the more my planner needs to be structured. It doesn't have to be structured in every single piece of the planner, but that's just how my brain works. The more stressed I am, the more structure. I want things to be in the exact same place every day so that I know exactly what I'm doing, and it doesn't take any effort on my part. So when my mental health is great, there's a lot of wobbly boxes and and I take a lot of chances, and I don't care as much, and it can be a little artsy and a little fun. But when my mental health needs to be, sort of loved a little bit, that's when I get more structured. So I was trying to color block and it didn't work, so I just decided to throw the color blocking out, and I wanted to make sure that I had a heart on Tuesday, which was my anniversary, and I only have fries for you was kind of perfect because we ordered in some takeout. There's not very many safe places, and we found a relatively safe place for me to order from. I have celiac, so pretty much everywhere is not safe for me to order from unless it's an entirely gluten-free facility, which isn't the case almost anywhere. So we found some place that was relatively safe, and it was all fried foods. And we don't eat fried food, so it was like, wow, this is weird. I had actually fried fries as opposed to from my air fryer. But it was very fun. It's not something I think we can do often because, boy, that was a lot of fried food. But it was very fun as a treat for our 25th anniversary, and we'll definitely be doing something more fun. And now that I have the dates of my husband's vacation, I'm going to start planning that, and I think I will show you guys how I plan out trips, because haven't been taking trips in years, and it's kind of fun. I enjoy the planning part, I enjoy the anticipating part, and there's a little bit more that I need to pre-plan because I have food allergies and my husband has food allergies, so finding places where we can eat that are a little bit safer, or finding where the grocery stores are so that I can throw some food in my backpack, and planning out, because we're going to hit 2 state parks. We got a state park parking pass, so we want to hit as many of them as we can this year just to see more of Washington. And so that'll be fun, and we have 2 state parks that are on the way to the place where we're going picked out, and so I will definitely show some of my planning spreads and how I plan out. It's just going to be a couple days. It's a very quick little trip. It's nothing spectacular, but it should be really fun, and I'm hoping to maybe I'll try a little blogging and take you guys along with me, but I'll definitely at least show you the planning part, because that's what we do here on this channel, is we plan out our lives. So I'm just showing you that there's not too much left, and I was looking for a couple of quarter boxes there just to fill in this space. And this is what it was like before I got any pen or anything in. And then I did want to add, I'm trying not to pre-plan because that's not great for my mental health, but I did want to add in the big things that I didn't want to forget. So our anniversary, I'm taking a writing class, I had therapy on Wednesday, needed to take my mom to the dentist on Thursday, and I had coffee with a friend on Friday. And then this is what was like after the pen. Sorry the lighting's a little weird. I've been having to not have natural light as much because it's so hot. We're blocking off all the light. So I got my first order from Mochi Cha, which is that cute little cat sticker right there, and then these ones are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. because we've been watching Only Murders in the Building, and I actually just run out of those because we've been watching so much Only Murders in the Building. And then this is the August kit and sticky notes from Sweet Kawaii Design. I really liked how those pages turned out. And I got the Simply Gilded washi. There's a video on this one that I'll try and link in the cards, because this was a fun throwback mermaid. And then I wanted to keep trying to embrace the summer, people. I'm trying. And then I forgot to write the days in, so I had to sort of squish them up here at the top of the page, but it worked out. I just had forgotten to put the day anywhere on the page. And then here is Sunday when the heat advisory started. This whole next week is going to be, I hate summer because it is going to get hot in the Pacific Northwest, which, I'm sure everybody else in the country is like, yeah, we've already been there. Welcome to our world. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love it if you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.